Hi everyone, welcome back to Pilates. If you're ready to go with your mat rolled out, join me right here in the middle of the mat with your legs crossed. Give yourself a moment to sink into the stretch, let your hips relax. Careful not to slouch here, but to let the spine open up, the sit bones anchor to the floor. Take a deep breath, inhale, draw the arms up overhead. Relax into it, letting the shoulders fall away from the ears. Feel that increased stretch on the upper back. And on your next exhalation, just reach it to one side, drop the top arm over and side bend. Rotating forward, top hand leads you around, bottom hand comes up. Find the stretch on the other side. And reach back up, right where we started. Sit up tall, deep breath in. Relaxing into the stretch a little further. Try the other side, side bend over, opening up one side of the rib cage. Then rotating forward, bottom hand lifts. We circle around, find the stretch on the other side, and exhale up to the top. Take a deep breath. We'll do that a few more times, a little quicker pace. Side bend, same side you started with. Rotate over, feel the stretch all the way through the rib cage into the lower back. Wrap it around. Exhale up. Inhale, hold it at the top, then exhale to the other side. Continue wrapping it around. Inhaling and exhale up to the top. One more time each side, over to the side bend. Wrap it forward, reach further in front of you. Feel the stretch into the hips this time. Reaching to the side, sitting up tall. Last side bend over. Wrap it forward. Over to the other side. And exhale up. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let's come to all fours with the hips right over the knees, shoulders right over the wrists. A quick cat and cow, tuck the tailbone, pull in the belly button, rolling through the spine up to the shoulders, drop the head into your cat stretch, and release. Let's start at the tailbone, work through the spine, relax the shoulders, looking up, finding the ceiling. Into cat. Tuck it up, push the floor away from you. With purpose, one vertebrae at a time, release, stretch, opening the chest, and one more set, curl it up to cat. Finding the deepest stretch you can right here, opening up that space between the back of the vertebrae and release into your cow. Stretching the belly. And return to neutral spine. Just your flat back. Trying to maintain your focus just to the front of your mat or the floor right in front of the mat. Let's go into some swimming, starting with the leg. One leg up and down, and then the other leg up and down. So we'll hold the arms down on the mat to start. Going into the kicks. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. it up, hold it. 2, 1, lower it down. Slow again, other side, up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Our first few are for finding balance. Getting the whole core to wake up. Your belly button pulls in. Your back muscles help lengthen the spine so you can reach, lower it down. And let's go into our full pace up and down. Switch sides. Lift and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the shoulders lifted. Try not to twist through the hips. We're just reaching straight out. 3, 2, one more time. Out and in. Walk the hands forward a few inches. Tuck the toes underneath you and press all the way up into a downward facing dog so the heels press down, shoulders open. Deepening the stretch through the shoulders and the back of the legs. Let yourself relax. Drop the head. Take one more breath cycle. Deep breath in. Feel the rib cage expand. Exhale out. Lift the heels up. Drop the knees down. And come to your next set. You're going to place one leg out behind you. And I'm actually going to do the other leg, so you see this side first. So whatever leg you want. Opposite arm reaches up. Big twist around. Do you know this one? I love this one. We stretch around like you're trying to reach your heel. Wrap it forward. Arm stretches straight out so the shoulders come back in line. And then we switch sides. Leg out, opposite arm forward. Lengthen, push. So if you're already sinking down like this, push the floor away from you. Lifting the chest, open, wrap it around, reach for the ankle. Find that deep twist. Stretch forward, shoulders come in line. Then the hand comes down. Let's go back to the first side. Stretch it out. Arm reaches forward, up, around, back towards the heel. Arm rainbows over, shoulders in line, and we're going to add a kick. Up and down. Keep it going. Hand comes out. Reach it back. Deep twist. Stretch forward. As the arm comes down, the leg lifts. Up and around. 3 more times. Forward. Teeter-totter, leg and arm, up and around. Lots of strength in the supporting arm to keep the shoulder up and supported. Wrap around one more time. Forward, tap and lift, switch sides. Stretch it out, hand reaches forward, find your posture. Lengthened spine, focus right in front of you, right where the front fingers are. Reach it up, follow your hand around. Look back towards your foot. See if that helps you twist further. Then up and around, follow the hand back to the mat. Kick up the leg. Tap and lift, circle around. Twist, use your supporting glute to keep the hip supported and not like you're just sinking into it. Then wrap it around. That way we're using the core muscles to get us to wrap when we reach and not just squeezing into the stretch, but an active twist. Tap it forward, lift the leg. Reach it up 2 more times. Back, up, tap and lift. Stay strong. I know maybe a little shaking in that supporting arm. We're going around. Forward, tap, and then tuck in, Toes go under, hands come a few inches forward, heels press down into downward facing dog. Deeper into the stretch this time, those hamstrings. The calves are more relaxed, lower back, through the spine, the shoulders, and the head. Give yourself a moment here. Press the heels back. One more breath cycle. Inhale. Ribs expand. Exhale, release. Stretch into it. Pick up the heels, lower the knees down. And let's come into a side series. So pick a side, feet forward, hips back. Supported on the elbow with the hand right in front of you on the mat, or all the way down, supporting your head with the bottom hand, top hand still in front of the body. You choose. If your shoulders are a little tired from the first series, you might want to lay down, but if you're feeling strong, we're up here on the elbow. We're going to lift up. Let's actually tuck in and do some rotations to start. So I'm rotating that hip out, knee up to the ceiling and forward. 8 times. 7. Deep external rotation. 6. Lifting through the rib cage, especially as that hip opens. This might happen. You don't want the hip, the whole hip and the pelvis falling back. You want just the rotation. So your knee might stop like about here, might not go all the way up. That's not the point. It's just to work the range where you have it. 2 more times. Open, down, squeeze up and down. Kick forward. Come halfway back. Kick up and down. Forward, back, up, and down. These are our letter L kicks. Use your front hand, or your top hand in front for your support. Starting to feel it, getting into those deep external rotators. Glute muscle group. Forward, center, lift. One more time. Forward, center, lift. And down. We get to do one more set. Working with a tap forward about 45 degrees, so you don't need to come way up here, just about halfway. Lift up and over and then tap behind you, staying lengthened. Going to shift up a little bit here so I can reach back without hitting the wall. So we come up and forward, reach it, and back. Rainbow taps for 10, 9, 8, 7, slowly 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in, tucking bottom leg and top leg. We're going to push up to the hand and shift the legs back so you can push into your side plank. Come up and hold half plank. Straight line from the shoulder to the hip to the knee, so I'm not up, not down. Right in the middle. Goldilocks zone. Let's stay here for about 20 more seconds. Reaching the arms collarbone, lengthen the spine. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Swing to the other side so we can even it up. Hips to the back, feet to the front. Ooh, maybe a little pop in your back. Then picking your level, up on the elbow or down, supported with the neck still in neutral. So if I'm down here, I've lost my neck, I've lost my neutral spine. We need to keep everything from the top of the head straight all the way down through the tailbone. Coming up, hips stacked, lift the top leg, tuck it in so the heel meets the inside of the knee, then rotate up. One side might get more rotation than the other side, and of course the first few are going to be smaller as you open up the hip, wake up the muscles. Feel the glutes squeeze, and if you're not sure if your hip is rotating, just put your hand right there for a few, like I have mine, and then monitor that hip. If it's staying in the right spot, you can place it in front, which helps give some resistance here, pushing into the floor to open up deeper into that twist, feeling the hip starting to work. 3 more times. 2, 1. I feel like I got a few more inches from those first few. We're stretching, or we're just gonna stay tucked and we'll kick forward like we did on the first set. Back, ankles meet, and we lift up, down. Check the upper body, open the chest, kick, and lower. Forward, together, up, and down. There should be some space between the ankles and the knees as we do these L kicks. So that means my muscles are working the whole time. I'm not just collapsing out of it. I'm staying lifted, so that's why you feel that burn, because you're not getting a break. But we're almost done with these. Let's do 3 more L kicks. Forward, up, feel it through those abs too. They're on, they're fired. I keep needing to push up. When I lift my hand, we're doing 1 more. There we go. Now rainbow taps without losing that control. We tap it forward, up, and over to the back. Breathe with me. And tap. 10 more taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it back to center. Now the ankles can touch, tuck the knees in, slide them back. And ready for side plank. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, smoothly lift. Find your alignment. Belly button in. Feel like you're zipping up through the tummy. Open the chest. Hold for 20 more seconds. And for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, come to your back so knees can come up. Rotate back, and we'll roll down into a little ball right here. Hug the knees in. Little stretch on those hips, feels good. Relax into the mat. One deep breath. And then we'll place the feet on the floor, give the legs a little rest. Concentrate on those abs. Hands come behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Just some basic abdominal curls to start. Give me 12. Lift and lower. 10. 9. 8. Start to squeeze higher. 2 millimeters. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's take the hands and stretch them all the way overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale. Curl up like you're going to press the palms into the floor. Then tuck the knees into the chest. Tap the toes, the balls, the heels back down. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Curl. Little double crunch here with that tuck. Tap and lower. Exhale up. Knees tuck in. Toes gently tap. Reach back. 5 more. You can press those lower ribs into the floor. Takes the tension off your neck. So I'm not cranking my neck. I'm using my abs to lift my torso. And then float my knees up. 2 more times. Exhale up. Reach. Tap. Lower. And up. In. Tap. Stretch back. Bring one foot up. Cross it over. And let's leave the bottom foot on the mat for now. One hand, same arm as leg that's crossed, is going to press into the mat. The other hand's coming up and over, across the body, and back. 10 times. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Quick switch to the other side. Leg changes. Other hand presses down. Inhale to prep. Exhale up. 10 reaches across. 9. 8. Use that bottom hand as a guide, like where you're trying to twist all the way over and tap the fingers together. You might not be able to, but just visualize it. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. One more time. Across. 1. And down. We're doing one more set on our back here. We have like 5 more minutes in the workout, so we're gonna stretch the feet up. Continue to work the obliques, but this time we're gonna do some deep work. So this is like our internal obliques, the ones that are the bottom layer. I'm pressing my whole spine into the mat, so an imprint right now because I have my feet up. Dropping one foot down, it's gonna come on the diagonal to the outside of the mat. Ooh, and exhale back up. Other foot. Slight internal rotation, so a little bit in to rotate out to the corner. reach, and in. If you need to bend the top knee, you can, or you can also tuck. So this is like level 1 here. I'll switch to. Out and in, or you can try that harder level. Ooh, definitely harder, way back up here. One more set. You can use the hands on the floor too. Exhale up and down, in. Ooh, now everybody's gonna bend the knees together, palms press flat on the floor or the mat, rotate to the side, take a big stretch without letting the knees or the ankles touch the ground. Shoulder stays down, hip twists, exhale up and around, other side. Shoulder stays down, hip lifts, control, 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 come close to the floor but we don't touch it. Exhale up one more time, each side over. Use the abs, press up with the bottom leg, inner thigh activation. One more time over. Exhale up. Hug yourself into a little ball. Roll up. But don't get too comfortable. We're gonna finish right here with some more advanced work. So I am propped up on my elbows, as you can see. We opened with the series on all fours, so we got those shoulders opened up. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. So this means I'm using some back muscles by propping myself up, but of course my abs, if you touch them, they're fired up too. So combination all the way around the core here. We're gonna start with some kicks out and into tabletop legs, out and in. Let's do 4 more like this and I will give you the next level up. Though this alone is challenging, I know, especially adding in the extra coordination of the upper body. Out, in. Now we can try 2 legs out, just stretch them out, you don't need to touch the floor. And back right to tabletops and knees over hips, not hugging into the chest. Out. If you're not shaking, whew, then I'm jealous. I'm totally shaking, so push it to, we'll say push it to your shake point. So if you start shaking here, then just pull it back in. If you start shaking here, then pause it where you can still control it and tuck it in. 2 more. You're almost there. Out. In. And out. In. Okay. Let's come all the way up. I need to do 1 more oblique set, some 1 more twisting exercise. Let's plant the feet into the mat and come across the body, twist, lift up across the body to the other side, twist, and up without picking up the feet off the mat. Let's just do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up, stretch the feet out, and how about we finish with a little spine stretch. We'll do 4 reaches and then hold the final stretch in front. So feet can open slightly, small V, hands reach forward, curl into it, sliding the hands forward, trying to go towards or over the toes. Inhale back up, exhale forward, rib cage, shoulders, neck, head, and lift. Pull the shoulder blades back, stack it up. 2 more times, forward, and up. Last one, we'll reach forward, find that deep stretch. Reach an inch further. Lengthen all the way through that lower back. One more inhalation. And drop the hands down. You can find the ankles, the heels. Pull the legs together if you prefer. And relax the head and hold your final stretch. When you're ready, you can walk the hands back up, but take a moment to hold it here, enjoy the stretch, and I'll see you next week.